All right, I want to apologize. I took a slight hiatus, went on a little family vacay, but we are back. Your Monday market update, St. Cloud and Osceola County for the week that's happened the last 7 days. Let's start with St. Cloud. 86 new listings came onto the market last 7 days. 90 sold. We had 83 that went into contract. So that's 86 came on, 90 sold, 83 under contract. It's positive. On the flip side, and these numbers run the same week in, week out, 152 price reductions. Homes are selling. If you get the right guidance on pricing, you will be successful and you won't have to reduce and stigmatize your property with days on market. That's nearly 2 price reductions for every 1 new listing that came on the market. It just tells us today's market is once again rewarding the sellers who price their homes correctly from the beginning instead of chasing the market after it sits. Look, I get it. It feels safer to start higher, but it's just not the greatest strategy. Let's take a look at St. Cloud, right? Currently sitting at 4, as I said, currently sitting at 4 months of inventory, which is strong. Those inventory levels have backed down slightly. We do expect them to go up in the summer. They've retracted a little bit. Median sales price right now for the city of St. Cloud, $356,000. Homes are averaging about 60 days on the market. That's your average days on market. And sellers are still getting about 97.5% of their original list price. Basically means that buyers are still willing to pay very close to asking price when the home is priced appropriately from day one. Okay, let's look at the county. Let's dig down a little bit on the county. So we're at a 5-month supply for Osceola County right now. Median sales prices dipped slightly from $393, just shy of $393. It went down to $390 for the last 7 days. That's approximately a little less than a 1% change. Once again, it's just balanced market, right? Homes across the county for Osceola are taking about 97 days to go into contract, and sellers for Osceola County as a whole are receiving about 94.6% of their original ask price. That's slightly lower than St. Cloud's 97.5. Pricing strategies, pricing works, right? That's the strategy. Nationally, on the national news, mortgage, where are we with mortgage rates? So mortgage rates ease slightly into the low 6% range, giving buyers an opportunity to get back into the market. Inventory continues to improve across the country, giving buyers more choices than they've had in several years. One thing has not changed. The best homes, the ones that are priced well and presented well, as we said, are still selling. So if you are a seller right now in this current market, get the right advice on pricing. Pricing is a value, or pricing is a strategy rather. It's not a value. So price it right from the start, okay? So as always, every market is local and every situation is different. Even when you dial down onto a particular subdivision and look at whether you should be pricing based on actives or solds, dependent on the inventory in that particular subdivision. So if you want to know, if you're thinking about buying or selling, you want to know what these numbers mean for you specifically, as you know, be happy to help. Have a great week, and we're back now. That's it. We're back for the rest of the summer, so we'll see you next Monday on another Monday Market update. Your Realtor Steve Pugh, HPR Group, eXp Realty. Have a great week.